Hello and welcome to the Askgeeklove channel of stuff. I am your host, Anyone, or Anon, or Juan, or, well, many different stupid names and mispronunciations, and it's just a dumb name to begin with, so who cares who I am? This is a forum, hopefully, for people to ask questions of a personal nature and me to answer anonymously. um, in a way that hopefully is constructive and maybe gives people a little bit of encouragement and some support. But who knows? I'm not a professional. I don't have any degrees in this, just a wealth of shitty life experience that I hope to share with you. If you have a question or some concern or something that you just want to yell at me, feel free to send me an email at askgeeklove@gmail.com. Now, my first question, the very first question that arrived in my inbox very quickly after even posting that I was open for business, comes via TG Station, where I imagine a lot of you will also come from. TG Station is an offshoot of the wonderfully popular and diverse Space Station 13 video game. The question, I have to point out the origin as it sort of has a strange framing to it. They ask, why are you such a useless cunt that only shitposts and doesn't actually admin anymore? Why not have someone remove you from the TXT if you don't actually give enough of a shit to admin anymore? Why must you always constantly post about your shitty relationships and how you are a user of women for sexual relations and then you get rid of them? How many marriages is it now? Gee, I wonder why, coupled with the above. I'll answer this, I guess, in order. Why am I a useless cunt that only shit posts and doesn't actually admin anymore? Because I don't like the process of banning and unbanning folks. I have been out of the game, as it were, for long enough that I don't feel like I really have much of an attachment to the people that are actually playing it on a day-to-day basis, and so it's not really right for me to show up and just start banning folks for stuff I feel isn't right. I don't really know what the state of the rules and such is right now, so I'm just gonna stay out of that. I stay around though because I'm friends with a lot of people in the community. I've been here for some years now, and I don't know, put in a lot of work to hopefully make things better. So I feel like I've sort of earned my place as someone who just sort of dotes on folks, I guess. Hey, it is what it is. Second part, why not have someone remove you from the TXT if you don't actually give enough of a shit to admin anymore? Well, I actually asked to be deadmint, and for whatever reason I wasn't. I went on a kind of a crusade to both have myself deadminned and everyone else who had not adminned in as long a period of time. That is, people who were idle even longer than I was, to just sort of wipe us all out. For the same reasons why I don't admin, so we're sort of disconnected from the player base, and it doesn't, I agree, it doesn't make a lot of sense for us to just show up out of nowhere and start leveraging bans and yelling at folks. For whatever reason, I wasn't deadmint. I don't know. I guess maybe people still think I'm good at it. How about that? Why must you always constantly post about your shitty relationships? Because just like anyone else, I find a sort of clemency, perhaps, in venting about my own personal problems. In that aforementioned community, I also indulge myself. It makes me feel better about my own relationship trouble. Does that to admit that I also struggle with certain things, does that invalidate any advice I might ever give? I don't think so. I mean, everyone sort of has. There is a struggle in that for everyone. It's never resolved. It's something that's always a work in progress for everyone, I think, and as it should be. It should never be stagnant or static. That should be something that everyone is always kind of battling with. It's good that way. uh, and how you are a user of women for sexual relations and then you get rid of them. I don't really feel like I need to justify my sexual practices to anybody. As some of the people I meet, it's just strictly casual sex. It is what it is. If you don't like that, then I think you're spending too much time thinking about what I'm doing with my wiener and probably not doing enough with your own, or whatever you may have. How many marriages is it now? Gee, I wonder why, coupled with the above. I've been married once. I'm divorced. I was married for some years to a person I'd been exclusively seeing for many, many years before that. Any sort of pattern of behavior that you're hinting at with that comment only started after the divorce. So, no, I never cheated. I don't support the idea of infidelity inside of a committed relationship. I think it's kind of shitty to do that. But again, I don't know how any of this is really supposed to help you, but conveniently enough, this serves as a fairly decent series of questions to frame who I am and why I'm here. So, with that in mind, good night, folks. Welcome to the show.